In 1987, one man's dream of riding his bike across the country came true. What he did not know was the inspiration and motivation his trek across America would give to the Ability Experience. The very next year, his ride inspired the Ability Experience to create the largest fraternal fundraising and awareness event of its kind, the Journey of Hope. The event raises funds and awareness for people with disabilities. Simply put, the Journey of Hope is a ride with a purpose. Make no mistake, this is not a simple ride. Journey of Hope is about many things. It is about challenging the norm. It is about serving our communities. It is about finding more about ourselves than we ever imagined. It is about having a dream. It is about hope.
What is the Journey of Hope? Plainly put, the Journey of Hope is a trans-American bike ride that tries to help spread the awareness for people with disabilities. There's 3 routes, one starting in Seattle, one starting in San Francisco, and another one starting in Los Angeles. And basically, you just make your way through the United States until you hit Washington, D.C. And along the way, each group, North, South, or Trans-American, will stop in each city and do what they call friendship visits, which essentially is comprised of stopping at local YMCAs and facilities that host people with disabilities, and you just spend time with them, playing, talking, and just having a good time. But essentially, Ability Experience is the organization that runs the Journey of Hope, and its big thing is to raise money as a fundraiser to not only help people with disabilities by offering them access to new facilities and the construction of these new facilities and accessibility items, I guess you want to call them, like ramps and elevators, and that's about it. So training consists of about 5 to 6 days of moderate to intense cycling. I typically do anywhere from 25 to 60, 70 miles, depending on the day, Monday through Friday. Me and another buddy of mine who actually did the Journey of Hope last year ride roughly around 25. And then on the weekend we'll do longer group rides, just so it's easier to break up the pace, have other people work when you're tired out. Besides that, I'll try to get to the gym a couple times throughout the week and just work on legs. I've been focusing on cutting a lot of the bad stuff out of my diet in order to lose some upper body weight, because riding through the United States with a bigger frame would be pretty tough. So I think losing a couple pounds would be most beneficial. What inspired me to do the Journey of Hope? Well, really, it was kind of a blessing bestowed upon me. I came to TCU and didn't really feel at home, I guess, and the opportunity to join an organization that offered this wonderful experience kind of kept me here, which is really crazy. I hadn't had a chance to do it my freshman or sophomore year, and so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to make the trip. As someone who lives in Texas and kind of is aware of the situation, of just how the awareness for people with disabilities isn't really that high. Texas is actually one of the worst states for awareness. And so through Pi Kappa Phi, I've kind of gotten the experience to not only be around but enjoy time with people with disabilities. Like Kinder Frogs and their organization is just something that's out of this world. Another big thing for me, or at least that kind of pushed me to do the Journey of Hope, is just it's a trek across the nation. And who's going to be able to say, oh yeah, hey, I rode my bike 3,600 miles. But not only that, for people with disabilities, and I think that's really cool.
My main inspiration for doing the Journey of Hope was to help out the kids similar to the people that I met at Starpoint Kinderfrog School, right off campus here near TCU. Being able to have a direct influence on these kids' lives and just make their faces light up for a few hours is really rewarding, and especially knowing that all the money that we're fundraising is going to basically help these kids learn and grow as individuals and build their own confidence is probably the most inspiring thing that I did the Journey of Hope for.
What do I think I'm gonna gain out of this experience? First off, I think I'll become very humbled. You know, going through each city and making these stops at the friendship visits, I think just surrounding myself with these kids and these individuals will give me a new perspective on things. And not only that, will make me realize how grateful I should be to be who I am. And I also think that with this service, I'll become a lot more philanthropic. I'll be more motivated to, you know, put in more effort on the weekends to, you know, like do some community service. And then lastly, I think this trip will heighten my awareness for fitness. And with 3,600 miles under my belt, I think I'll kind of reshape my body into a build that I'll be able to not only keep more maintained, but also give myself the opportunity to maybe compete in races and things of that nature down the road.
So my main takeaways from the Journey of Hope, I'd say that the main influences on myself personally came on two different fronts. First of all, just the physical challenge, being able to complete such a grueling physical task of cycling, 80 miles a day for 60 days was something that I never would have thought I could do, and something that just being able to do that proved to myself that I'm capable of a lot more than I thought I was from a physical perspective. But then also with the influence I was able to have on the kids at the friendship visits we had day in and day out showed me how much giving somebody the light of day, someone who doesn't usually get attention, can impact someone's lives and just brighten up their day. So just the amount of impact that we can have on other people by just having a conversation with them, playing a game with them, and just being friendly. And I'm gonna add a third one, maybe just the impact of smiling and just how much that can help other people's days by just being happy.